¿Qué tal, amigos? Sean bienvenidos al capítulo 23, temporada 2 de Tavo the podcast. Ya lo saben, denle like al video, suscríbanse al canal, háganle clic a la campanita para que cada vez que subamos un video se les avise. También dense una vuelta por la página de Tavo the podcast en Facebook para mantenerse informados del metal nacional e internacional. Y si quieren mandar un mensaje, un insulto, una información, pueden escribirme a angel-gustavo@hotmail.com. Bueno, amigos, en este capítulo tuvimos el agrado de entrevistar a Tom Naumann de la banda Primal Fear, gracias a Correcaminos y gracias a Sara Music. Como ya lo saben, Primal Fear se presenta este 7 de noviembre en Lima por segunda vez en el Centro de Convenciones Leguía, de la avenida Arequipa 834, Cercado de Lima. Las entradas todavía están a la venta en Teleticket y en varias tiendas de Galerías Brasil. Primal Fear es una banda de heavy metal de Alemania que se formó en el año de 1997, con integrantes de la banda Sinner y con Ralph Shippers, que venía de cantar en Gamma Ray. Y también, por si no lo sabían, audicionó para ocupar el puesto de Rob Halford en Judas Priest, pero al final el que quedó fue Ripper Owens. Primal Fear viene a Latinoamérica, o está en Latinoamérica, girando, promocionando su nuevo álbum Code Red. Es un álbum lleno de riff heavy metals y muy poderoso. Van a acompañar en ese concierto la banda Metal Crucifier, que en el año 2022 editó su álbum Strike of the Beast, y la banda Contracara, que es liderada por Sara Monzón. Así que, sin más que decirles, los dejo con Tom Naumann de Primal Fear en Tavo the podcast.
Gustavo!
Hi, Tom.
How are you? I'm fine. I'm good. I'm at the hotel right now.
How was the tour so far?
It's great. We are really having fun. We played 2 shows already. Tonight will be the 3rd show in Curitiba.
Curitiba, yeah.
I think we'll play in 2.5 hours. So all good, all fine. Still in the hotel room and doing interviews with you. The vibe in the band is amazing. We're having a lot of fun, and we're really looking forward to rock with all those South America fans.
Thank you to have you here. As you know, my name is Gustavo. This is the Tavo the podcast. It's a podcast that is on YouTube, also in Spotify and in Facebook. Well, you are in the tour for the Code Red, your 40th record, I think.
Yes.
This record, after all the problems we have with the pandemic, is different from the last one, or you change something in the process of this record?
You know, like when we released our last album, Metal Commando,
yeah,
it was in 2020. And we would like to go on tour with that album because we thought that it was a pretty strong album. But then the pandemic came, and so everything was shut down. So we were not able to go on tour. And then by the time 1 year later, that Matt got ill and he went into hospital. And so we needed to check the time. What are we doing right now? Because we are not allowed to go on tour or to play festivals or whatever. And so we decided to start writing a new album. And so everybody got this small little studio at home. And so I got some ideas and I did send it to Ralph, and Ralph got ideas. And then so we sent ideas back and forth. And then Magnus did send ideas and Matt did send stuff. And so, then we got like 25 songs, and then we picked 11 songs for the album.
Yeah.
And then we released the album, Code Red, on September 1st, 2023. Like 3 years after we released Metal Commando.
And
finally, we're glad that we can go on tour and present the new album to
And
all
also
our fans.
you change your record company to Atomic Fire Records. You left Nuclear Blast.
So so we had a contract with Frontiers Records, and the contract was over after Apocalypse.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had some talks with record companies, and we knew Nuclear Blast very well because we started with Nuclear Blast, and we know the guys. They worked there, and then a lot of guys went from Nuclear Blast and they formed Atomic Fire. So it was pretty easy for us to sign a deal with Atomic Fire because we know so many people working there, and some of them are close friends to us. And so it was really easy to make up our mind to change the record company and sign a deal with Atomic Fire.
Okay, so I can say that this tour is for the last two albums or just for Code Red?
I think it's more for Code Red. So we play a song from Metal Commando as well, but like we're playing like 90 minutes, and we will present our new album for sure to the fans, and then we have a lot of classic stuff that the fans would like to hear, like probably Final Embrace, Metal is Forever, Nuclear Fire. And then we also have some surprising songs, like songs songs that we hardly play live, or we played a long time ago, and then we said, oh, maybe we could put it back into the set list to freshen it up a little bit.
Do you remember something?
Red tour.
Do you remember something from the last time here in Peru?
It was in 2016, so we were on tour together with Luca Trujillo's Rhapsody.
Yeah.
And I think we played, I think it was a metal fest in Lima.
Yeah.
And is there this huge cross?
Yeah, in the...
Because it was lightened in the night. Yeah, I can remember that.
So this
it was
is your
pretty
second
cool.
time.
Every time we play South America, it's always great because the fans are so fanatic and so enthusiastic. It's always amazing to be here and to play for all the fans.
Are you bringing some merchandising with you to the fans?
Yes. I think we have two T-shirts, two different T-shirts.
Two different T-shirts.
I think one is a Code Red, and the one is a Metal Commando shirt.
Okay.
And we got the tour dates on the back, I guess.
I saw the video of the song Cancel Culture. Can you explain me more about that song? Who wrote it? And what's the meaning behind the song? I know this is so explicit, but do you have any problem with the cancel culture with the band, or just?
No, I think it's like, first of all, Ralph came along with the idea of the song, so he started with the riff and all that stuff, and he also wrote the lyrics, so it's mainly Ralph's song. Mm-hmm. And I think Ralph wrote the song and the lyrics about how disrespectful people are on the internet, because it's not personal. Like, you can hide behind a name and you can start throwing shit at somebody, and without knowing him. And it doesn't matter if it's a band or if it's a person or whatever it is. I mean, when I write a song and you don't like it, just skip it and go to the next song. But there are people, they think they can hide behind a name on the internet and just start throwing shit at you, like, Tom Naumann cannot play the guitar, he's a bad songwriter, whatever, and they do not really even know me. And you cannot argue with them because who are they? So, and I think it's the way how disrespectful people are on the internet. And there is this zero tolerance, like when we are sitting next to each other and we have a discussion, so you got your point and I got my point. But when there is like a discussion on the internet, sometimes there is no tolerance. You do not accept the opinion of the other guy. You're just throwing shit at him, and I don't like that. And I think that's what Ralph would like to express with the lyrics, that we should be more tolerant and more respectful to each other. Yeah. Because when I was young, we were young, so and the internet started, I was like, hey, great, so we can get in touch with people all over the world.
We can share a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and it was like the new thing. We can chat with people all over the world, which was not really, we couldn't do that when we were young. So now we have the opportunity to chat with people in South America, Russia, Australia, Japan, or whatever. And now internet it's like really crazy stuff because there's a lot of betrayal going on, and there's not only it was a good side in the beginning, but now there's more like a bad side than a good side for the internet, I guess. You're still getting contact with people, but there's so many bad stuff going on the internet. So I think it's more a curse than it really helps nowadays.
I love the song. I love the lyrics. I know that it's a problem that we are having now these days with the internet. But also, I think that people is going to change the way of he behaving in the internet.
And you can see like war are starting because of fake news. Somebody says this is not really true, and he posts it on the internet. And like when we have this pandemic in Germany, like we got the one side who believes everything the government said. We got the other side who doesn't believe what the government said. And it was like our social system was really cut in half. It was like, wow, it was like civil war sometimes.
It was like white or black. Nothing in between.
Nothing in between. You have to do the vaccine. If you don't do the vaccine, you need to be locked up.
Yeah.
And if you do the vaccine, you're allowed to be a part of the social network again or whatever. And it was so tough, like there was no it was only black and white. There's nothing in between, no gray. Even you do it or not. And if you do it, then the one said, if you do it, you're stupid. And if you don't do it, you will kill other people and whatever. Yeah. And this is because of fake news.
Yeah. Well, you told us that you are playing 2.5 hours, I think, in your show.
No, it's like 90 minutes.
Okay.
So today we have like 2 support bands, and then I think 90 minutes is enough for
90 minutes. For how many songs?
Sorry?
How many songs?
16.
16.
16 songs, I guess.
Okay. And you know...
No, because it's pretty tough for us because we are old guys to remember 16 songs. So I think 90 minutes is pretty enough for us.
Yeah. Also, for Ralph.
Yeah. For Ralph.
You have to...
Because of his voice, it's like really, he's doing an amazing job. He's a great singer.
Yes, yeah.
He's like a metal siren, and it's amazing. Each and every night, getting all those high notes, and it's amazing. For me, it's easier, when I just can play the guitar. Even when I got a fever or I've got the flu, I will throw in some pills.
You can play.
But if Ralph is ill, so there will be no show. So he really takes care about his health and everything. And it's amazing.
How the world changed for the bands like Primal Fear? I mean, after the pandemic, in the terms of the tours, the bookings, and all the things that need to prepare.
There is after the pandemic was over, so everybody wanted to go back on the road again and play a couple of shows. So, but the thing is that everything got more expensive. Like if you wanted to have a technician or backliner, it was double the price. If you would like to have a nightliner, so you have to pay like 500 or 600 euro or dollar more each day. And so it's pretty tough to make it all happen, And then so many bands are on tour and they're selling tickets, and the people do not have more money just because the pandemic is over. So there are a lot of bands on tour, and even in my hometown, Stuttgart, is like they were playing like 4 or 5 bands a week, and I really would like to see them all, but I do not have the money to see them all. So I really have to pick special bands like Saxon or Doro, and then I go, okay, I need to skip like Powerwolf or Sabaton because I would also like to see them, but I do not have enough money. So, and it's also with when we go on tour, so it's tough for us as well, like for other bands, that people will show up to see our show. So it's pretty tough to make it all happen. Also on the financial side, because we don't want to go on tour and go back to Germany and then we are bankrupt. So it really has to have a final ground to make it all happen.
Yeah, because all your incomes came from touring. Now, I mean,
Yeah, right now, yeah, because when you know, do you remember when Napster started and Metallica was totally against it, and then everyone started to burn the albums of Metallica?
Yeah.
But Metallica was totally right.
yeah,
Nowadays,
Metallica was totally right.
yeah, if you have the idea, like the Spotify guy, he has a platform,
Yeah.
and he has like I don't know how many members he has worldwide, and he gets 10 to 15 euro for every member every month. And what does he do? He's taking our songs. It's like
And put it
my
there.
stuff. Yeah, and he's just putting it on his platform.
Yeah.
He makes a lot of money with this shit. And I, as a performer, as a writer, as the artist, I get hardly any money. I just get hardly like not even a cent per stream.
Yeah.
So that's pretty tough to make a living out of it, because nowadays so many people, they do not buy CDs anymore. They just go like, oh, I pay like 10 euro and I can listen to every fucking album I would like to hear. And yeah, but when you got like 1 million streams, then you make maybe 1,000 euro or maybe 3,000 euro. But that's not enough to make a living. So we have to go on tour and we have to play live and to have to sell shirts or albums even on the road to make it worthwhile. Otherwise, we could call it a day. And so many bands are calling it a day because it doesn't make any sense to go on tour and come back to be bankrupt. So they rather let's stop this music. But it was a great time with all you guys, but now we call it a day.
Yeah, it's really tough. You know that here in Lima, on November the 7th, you are going to play with two local bands, Metal Crucifier and Contra Cara. Do you know them? You heard something about them?
Never heard of them.
Never heard of them. Okay.
Are they famous in Peru?
Well,
are they famous in Peru?
Well, they are big names. Those two big names in Peru right now.
Okay, I'm really looking forward to listen to them.
And Contra Cara has a female singer.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So
is she more like raw?
It's like no, it's a traditional heavy metal voice like Doro.
Okay.
Not as high, but it's traditional. It's not a growler.
Okay, cool.
And Metal Crucifier is like old school power heavy metal from the 80s.
Okay.
American heavy metal from the 80s.
American style, okay, yeah. Looking forward to listening to that.
Manila Road, something like that.
Okay, Serious Angle.
Exciter.
Okay, like the Canadian band.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, really looking forward.
And what else? There's something special. Or are you bringing something special for us, for Peruvian fans? You know, the Peruvian fans are really can't wait to see you here.
Yeah, the thing is, I would love to be more often over here because we all in the band, we really like it to be in South America. So, but unfortunately, the last time we were there was 2016. We would have loved to come back in 2020. So, but now it's like 2023. And yeah, we're still having fun and we still want to give 110% each and every night when we play in front of a fantastic crowd. And yeah, it will be fun, I guess. I hope so. I hope you will love the show.
I know that it will be fun. Really, really fun. Okay, Tom, I know that you are tired and busy and you have to make
not really tired.
Another interview. Can you say a message for the Peruvian fans for the concert in Lima, please?
Okay, hi, this is Tom of Private Fear. I hope to see you all when we play in Lima in Peru in November, and then we can have fun and rock together.
Thank you, Tom. See you here.
Oh, you're welcome. So are you coming to our show?
Yeah, of course.
So we will have a beer together?
Of course.
Great. So what's the favorite beer? What is the most favorite beer in Peru?
Pilsen.
Pilsen?
Pilsen Callao.
Okay, so we have one.
But also, Peruvians love Cusqueña.
We do that. Okay, we will try that.
Okay.
You will. Okay, see you then in Peru.
Bye.
Couple of days.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Espero que la entrevista con Tom de Primal Fear haya sido de su completo agrado. La verdad que Tom es un tipazo y de todas maneras nos vamos a tomar una chela el día del concierto. Recuerden que Primal Fear se presenta en Lima, Perú, este 7 de noviembre en el Centro de Convenciones Leguía de la avenida Arequipa 834. Las entradas están disponibles en Teleticket y en diversas tiendas de Galerías Brasil. Primal Fear viene a Lima presentando su nuevo disco Code Red y en este concierto estarán como bandas invitadas Metal Crucifier y Contracara. Así que ya lo saben, prohibido faltar. Primal Fear por segunda vez en Lima. Prometen no dejar a nadie vivo en el concierto. Así que, como ya lo saben, y como siempre se los digo, todos somos la escena. Adiós. En el Centro de Convenciones Leguía de la avenida Arequipa 834. Puta madre, ¿por qué estoy así? Me hubiera gustado entrevistarlo por más tiempo, pero dada la apretada de su... Apretada, no. GoPro para video.